Hello everyone and welcome back to Experimental Dev. Have you ever been in the situation when you committed something you didn't plan and then wanted to quickly undo this commit?
Boy, oh boy. I think we might have screwed up, Stan.
Or working with something and then realized that everything you just did not needed anymore and you need to trash those changes. Or need to quickly find some specific commit in the Git history. You probably know that the answer for those situations would be weird, sometimes bulky Git commands that it's difficult to remember or to type.
Oh, well. Alright, if you say so. I tell you, it's so hard to remember boring stuff like that.
In today's video, I want to share my top 5 Git tricks that I've adopted for myself. Those commands saved me a lot of time and made my Git experience more friendly. So enough words, let's get it started. So as I mentioned before, that there is a case when you committed something you didn't plan and then wanted to quickly undo this commit. To cover this case, I've added friendly Git command, which I've called undo. It simply does what it says, rolls out all of your changes back into the local unstaged area. If you want to add it, just open the terminal, paste it, and hit enter or return, depending on which system you are, and you have it. Long story short, with this command we simply undo last commit, but keep all the changes as unsaved, or better to say uncommitted, so we could resume work on them. But what if you need completely trash those changes? Here we simply could add a git command, or better to say alias, named trash, so it would destroy all the uncommitted changes we have and point our working branch to last commit. So now, every time when you want to trash changes, you just say git trash. Easy to remember, easy to use. Now let's consider another repetitive situation. When you work with feature branches approach, you have master branch and branch you are working on, and you need to sync your local master branch with origin branch, then your working branch with master branch. And if you do this through the terminal, you probably do something like this: git checkout master, then git pull, then you do git checkout your working branch, then you say git merge master. Probably you repeat this several times a day, dozen times a week, 100 times a month, you get the idea. So we could also simplify this task, creating an alias. In my case, I named it sync because it's kinda syncing branches. Under the hood, you will see the next command. What we are doing here, we say we need to save somewhere our previous branch, where we are currently. Then we navigating with git call to branch from the parameters. In my case, I usually say master branch, and then we do git pull, then we go back to our previously saved branch, and then we do git merge of target branch. Here you can see another weird alias, which is git call. It's a standard alias from standard list of aliases, which simply does checkout. Once you have this alias in place, we can easily use it as a git sync master, and then it will do the job. Sometimes I need to search for a specific commit, and here Git offers for us git log command, but using it without additional things, it's very frustrating. So we can also improve it and personalize it a little bit. With the next command, we can say git log, and then we specify pretty format, which will display all the information in preferable way, in this case for me, so you can tweak it on your own. And then we say grep reg expression ignore case. So here, whatever we put as a parameter after git search, Git will search for it. After we add this alias, we can simply say git search update, and it will bring us all the commits which contains update keyword. And the last thing for today is autocorrection. We all work hard and type fast. Every one of us mistype commands from time to time, but we can ask Git to help us and autocorrect them. Simply open your terminal, fire this command. After that, every time you mistype something, Git will tell you about that. And then first, it will offer you autocorrection, and then it will fire this autocorrection after 1 second, because we set in our config command 1 second as a threshold time. You can hit any button to prevent this behavior. From time to time, it's interesting to see how much commits you did in the repo, just for fun. For this, I also have git alias called count commits. With this command, you can simply count how much commits you did in a working branch. So those were my Git tricks. I personally use them every day. It saves me a lot of time and makes my keyboard and hands a little bit happier. If you like this video, you know what to do. Give some motivation to the author, and I'll see you next time.